So welcome to Marrakech, Morocco. Okay, tell me some interesting facts about this city.
Okay, so Marrakech was founded 1,000 years ago. It's one of the 4 imperial cities. The king still has a palace here. Said king features on the Durham note. Marrakech is often referred to as the Red City because of the walls surrounding it, which are 12 miles or 19 kilometers. And they were built 900 years ago. It's illegal to chop down palm trees.
No way.
Yeah. I know you're a big fan of palm
What
trees, but
happens if you do?
they cut off your bits and dangle them where you chop down the palm tree. No, I'm really joking. You just get a hefty fine if you chop down a palm tree.
So there's Celine. She's taken with the light lamp shops. But we're almost at the square, the main square, the heart of Marrakech's old town.
This chicken kebab, beef kebab, lamb kebab, chicken kebab.
This cane, is it spicy?
That one's more like tomatoey.
Nice. So here's the main course. All of this cost about 150 dirham. Right, finished our meal. We had to give the waiter a bit of a tip, 20 dirham, which is about £1.20.
That you had to give them a tip.
Yeah. But now we're going to go back to the Riyadh. So that is good night. Day 1 tomorrow. We will explore properly. So welcome to our Riyadh in Marrakech. And because it's January, it's quite cold. But let's just have a look out into the courtyard. So this is what a Riyadh looks like.
I feel like you're like, you know, not very adventurous with your food when we're in other countries.
I may not be adventurous with my food, but I am with my headwear.
That's it.
Look at that. I like it. Breakfast arrived. Olives, croissant, pancake, and bath sponge. Just gonna wash myself before breakfast.
Wash your face.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go and explore Marrakech. Look at the gorgeous bread that you can buy. All for sale in the morning. Nice. Or you can get fruit. Look at those bananas. And this is where the souks are. So here we are in the heart of Marrakech. Jemaa el-Fnaa Square. Noise, snake charmers, hustlers, fruit sellers, everything you can imagine. Women trying to flog henna patterns. Don't go for any of that. You're going to get fleeced everywhere. In fact, speaking of fleecing, there's some people here having to pose with some men dressed as Berbers. They'll have to pay for that. Everything is just so colourful. Guys there. Over there you can just about see him. There's a snake charmer, and every now and again he plays his and the snake starts rising. But if you get too close, you'll end up being charged an extortionate amount for a photograph. So don't go near the snake charmers.
Like something like 300 or 400 dirhams, something ridiculous. Like, why do they make the snakes just like stay like that? Like they're not actually charming them.
I don't know how they do it. So we're going to head to the Koutoubia, I think it's pronounced, Mosque. I think it's the biggest one in Marrakech.
I really like it.
It was founded, according to this, in 1147. Look at that minaret, a landmark of Marrakech. Was I annoying you for your photograph though?
No, I was taking a picture of you actually.
How about I take my coat off? It's getting so hot now. It's like 11:30. I think it's probably about 20 degrees. It heats up swiftly in January. obviously where there's a tourist attraction, you get the stalls selling stuff. He wanted 120. We give him 100. Have we been ripped off? Probably. But the way we did it was, I picked in my head which one was my favourite, and I said to Celine, if you pick the same one, then we're going to buy it. If not, we're not. And she picked the same one. That's quite impressive, isn't it, really, out of all of these? Here, there's the central square, and then we've walked to the Koutobia Mosque, and we're going to walk along the side of the walls and then go to the Saadian Tombs. So we're reaching the edge of the old town. Here are part of the old walls. Casablanca that way, and we're going to go there tomorrow. Got an early morning flight, but look, city walls. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Look at that. It's an amazing gate. This is Marrakech. See these blokes wearing these spiky headgear everywhere. I'd love to know what they are. Look amazing, don't they? Saadian Tombs. I've just been reading that these remained untouched until the 20th century because the entrance was blocked and it wasn't destroyed during the various battles and skirmishes that went on in the city, possibly for superstitious reasons. Right, let's get a ticket. Thank you. Let's have a look at what we see through here. Oh my god, look at all the people. Up there on the roof, one of the famous Marrakech storks. Already this looks good. I'll tell you what I've discovered though. Celine's hitherto unknown fetish with doors. That is a good one there. So we're in the mad queue that starts over there, it goes down here, goes down there, goes down there, and then goes all the way along here to the entrance where the chamber of the 12 tombs are. It's 1:30. We've been in the queue for 50 minutes. We're nearly there. Celine's worried that we're going to be underwhelmed.
Only because you've queued for so long.
Yeah, it better be worth it. And just in case you're wondering, the Saadians were like the ruling dynasty of Morocco, I think about 500 years ago. And in this particular chamber is where like the wives and the children of some of the rulers and even the sultans were buried. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. An hour. Verdict.
Well, like I said to you about an hour ago over there, what we looked at in there was basically just a larger version of what we looked at over there. So
Underwhelmed.
I am a bit underwhelmed. Were you underwhelmed?
If I'd have known it was that, I would not have waited in the queue for an hour, that's for sure. Look how good it looks. Spices, fabrics, all the nuts. We're going to go up to that rooftop cafe with the...
Here is that we're walking through around it.
Yeah, I know, this is ridiculous. With its fake stalks on the top. Yeah, I made it to the top. I think I will go for a hamburger. No, I'm going to go for like chicken kebab type things. Our first course has arrived, some traditional Moroccan soup.
Looks tasty.
It's alright.
I got
Bit lukewarm.
Oh.
Celine loves olives. She's already polished off that. And I have got one.
The only reason you're doing this is because I pointed out to you that you're not very adventurous with food.
Well, I've had olives before and I've just not liked them. And they say if you have is it 5 in a row, you're going to like them. Well, I've tried that and didn't like them. Anyway, this is another one.
What did you just like about it?
I don't know.
Too salty?
Just don't like the taste. There's something offensive about it.
You're just finding on your door.
Yeah, I know, you and your doors. So that came to £16, 200 dirham. And now we're going to go to a palace. Right, Badi Palace. Apparently this one is like in ruins, but it's worth a visit. Here we go. So it says the unique Badia Palace is a royal palace constructed by the most famous ruler of the Saadian dynasty, Sultan Ahmed al-Mansur, known as the Golden King, but it was not completed until 1594. It was used for festivals, and writers and poets came here. Ow! I just banged my head a little bit. Oh, this looks good, doesn't it? So yeah, the Badi Palace, the ruins of this amazing place. Back in the day, imagine what was going on here until the storks took over. Is this better than the tombs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Same price. 70 dirham, which seems to be like the standard tourist price for an adult. Here we are. Let's see what this one's about. Ornate carvings, little alcoves. I did prefer the one that we've just been in, but it's early days. There could be more to it. And banana trees and orange trees. Come to another courtyard, this time in blue. Woman just catching the rays. Bit of work going on there. Someone making a false moustache. Beautiful view through the window. So we're hitting the souks. It's absolutely jam-packed. Motorbikes trying to get through, blokes pushing carts full of stuff, all the tourists trying to buy stuff. But this is what you think of when you come to Marrakech, all of this.
Look at these here lamps.
Is it a vegetable or is it part of an animal? What is it? A vegetable?
Yes, vegetable. But the vegetable after a long time will be like this.
Ah, okay. Well, I was asking her what vegetable. She just said it grows in the ground. So that clears that up.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think that looks like children beheaded.
That is creepy as hell, isn't it? Yeah, that is really creepy. So we've left the palaces and we're going to the secret garden, which is no longer a secret anymore. But before 2016 it was, because that's when it opened its doors for the first time to visitors. Celine's having a nightmare behind me. She's fiddling around. Well, she was trying to get a battery for the GoPro, but she said the chocolate. She was going, the chocolate, you should see the chocolate. Show me the chocolate.
Chocolate cake.
Oh no, that's an arrow. Is that a double decker? Oh my god. So here is the secret garden with plants from 5 continents, water features, and somewhere a tower that you can climb up and have a look. So I think my feet are quite wide, but I've never found that useful ever before until this moment when I was walking along here and my foot nearly went down, but it didn't. But I've seen other people's foot go straight into that and splash. Not me. We've come up to the tower, well, to the terrace, thinking there's more to it, but I think this is literally it.
This is the worst.
This is the worst one we've been to today. We're disappointed.
This is extremely underwhelming, to be fair.
Yeah.
And for being the most expensive one, I wouldn't recommend coming here at all.